U7 Buy provides the most convenient, fastest, and safest way to upgrade your team with numerous positive reviews and verified by top creators from different countries with 24/7 online customer support. Before the end of October, all users who place an order for FC26 coins on U7 Buy for their first order of FC26 coins can enjoy a plus 10% coin bonus. Using my discount code Inception can get an additional 8% discount. All right, guys, so just wanted to take a break. I had to do the 2 Pogba reviews. I think tactics will come out eventually. It just depends. Like sometimes when I do reviews for market players, I only review them because it kind of gives me the motivation to try out tactics at the same time, you know? Because like look at Anthony. Anthony got like 5 point something K views, but I did a tactic review at the same time. So it's like, you know, it just makes sense. It's like the motivation to do it. That's why I had to add coins to both of the accounts. That's why the other account is RTG stuff is irrelevant on my channel. Like it just doesn't make sense for me to stick with that, right? But we're gonna be checking out both of the evolutions today. Gonna need some breaks with the water, okay, boys? Inverted Instinct, we won't look into too much. We'll look into some things because, to be fair, the improvements for Inverted Instinct is pretty nice, right? So the thing about Inverted Instinct is that if you actually change some of these cards, they come out to be really nice players, like usability wise. Like you can kind of just like upgrade them to a point where the stat improvements are actually pretty drastic, to be honest with you, right? Like my homie G from Liverpool over here scored an absolute banger first time to the right side. I forgot who it was against though. Was it Newcastle? Was it Newcastle? Might have been Newcastle. I forget already. Banger shot though. Didn't have to settle that ball, man. 100 chemistry style, pace, shooting, boost. Makes him pretty usable. Because you put him in the area of mid 80s for shooting. It's pretty good. Can't really go wrong with that. And then he has this what is this, the game chain. That's the one where you can actually do like Trivella shots and stuff, I'm pretty sure, right? There's a couple of other options too that get some pretty drastic improvements as well. Like Doku is a pretty good example because Doku 89 dribbling by default is pretty good because with this card you could just go in the route of just giving him like a hunter or honestly even a hawk. I'm gonna be real, you could totally give him a hawk too. The thing, oh god, hunter chemistry style is the thing that I think most people would probably give him anyways, just because of the pace boost. But like, listen, if you were to give a hawk to the chemistry style of this card, I can't even say hawk 2 anymore. My god. Anyways, hawk chemistry style for the physical shooting and pace boost, pretty good for him too, right? Like that's a really good improvement. He just has 72 passing, which is not the craziest. Like I think with this one, you're definitely gonna want to go in the sentimental route and just find some like really good chain evolutions, right? Like if I were to go to, hopefully Easy SPC still has like these chains that are pretty sick. Let's see here. Evolutions, my evolutions. What's going on here? Evolution players. Ah, I see. I'm a little bit confuzzled. Inverted Instinct, right? You're gonna see a couple of chain ones that make the cards significantly better. Like Doku is going to be like the top choice here for sure, meta-wise. But then you can get some sentimental cards that actually get some really good improvements. Like Kent gets a pretty nice improvement from some chain evolutions as well. If I were to go in the more sentimental route for this one, I go Portuguese. Let's see what we got here. Nuno Santos. Don't really care about these guys, to be honest. Sporting fans would. Oh my god, so many of this guy. Jota getting one's not horrible. Actually could be pretty cool. But yeah, that one, I would probably look in that route of cards that you don't really think are going to get anything in the future, and you could do some really cool chain evolutions on that one, right? I think the main one that people are going to want to take a look at, though, is the big fella one, because there's some cards here that by default were already pretty good, and I think some of these you actually might be able to chain as well, like these ones, right? Like this is a really big deal if you've been doing this at the time period, right? Like backline glow, it's already expired, but like if you were doing evolutions the way that it's intended, you have a pretty cool card, to be honest, right? But yeah, we'll take a look at some of these options because Camavinga is obviously the one that's trending the most, because with this card, it is a direct upgrade with him, right? The big thing here is that this card gets way more roles to work with too, right? Very big deal to work with in that regard, because holding plus would be great. Deep line playmaker would be great. Center mid holding would be great. Like there's a lot of different ways to utilize this card, which is fantastic, right? He doesn't get a pace boost because honestly, guys, like this guy in the future, I'm telling you, he could be a really good left back. Like he really could. Oh. Well, he wasn't lengthy before. I knew it. Oh, that's a big deal. You know what I was literally about to say? I'm like, oh, this card, there's a lot of potential because you could make him a lengthy. Oh my god, he's a lengthy on this. That actually adds so much. His price must have gone up. 7.5k. It went down 1.2, but like, you know why, guys? Because lengthy, because this guy, I've played him at left back, like his rare gold card, and I liked it there. I thought it was great because he's 4-star left-footed, and the play styles that he has is like really good for it. But I was like, I wish I had that little bit of extra pace, you know, that a little bit of extra oomph behind it. And now it's given because the lengthy will give you that oomph to work with a bruiser and that kind of stuff too. That's actually a really huge W. Wow. The likes, I was like, oh wow, people are really liking this one, right? But no, this one makes a lot of sense. You see how dumbfounded I was? I was like, wait a second, he's already a lengthy. I don't think he was a lengthy before. Because, dude, you know what my brain was doing? I was thinking of the past of using him as a left back, and I'm like, am I stupid? Because there's no way he was a lengthy. If he was a lengthy and he felt like, not slow, but like, you guys get what I'm saying with the attackers that exist nowadays. I was like, oh, I don't know about that. But like now, yo, left back position could cook, to be honest with you guys. But listen, even in the midfield position, the boost that he's receiving in multiple areas, it still makes him a very solid player in those midfield areas. You just don't have finishing, right? So you want to try to revolve him around being more defensive, and the lengthy will kind of add to that. That's a huge boost on this card, actually. Lengthy adds a lot to it, and then these are the chain ones for it too. Yeah, still a lengthy on this as well. That's a really big plus, actually. Nice card. Camavinga is going to have a few different ones. Even Tiki... He has one with Tiki Taka, no way. Oh, I forget. They have that evolution that does Tiki Taka. I would do that on the attackers more than anything, but... Actually, no, the midfielders would be good too. I think with midfielders, Tiki Taka on any midfielder or attacker would be a W, but... when you have it like on players like De Jong that are a little bit more agile to work with, that's when you're like, you know, that's when it hits. Ward Prowse from the promo card. 84, 79, 83, 80. What a huge boost. That's a W. Wow, you actually improve cards that quickly. That's good. Nice. Wow. That's a really good improvement too. These are, you know why? Because this game is like really meta nowadays with stats and playstyles. This is a nice card. Oh, he has pinged pass too, eh? Bruiser. Yeah, not bad actually. Center back. You can play him as a center back. No way. This is a nice card. He actually has good rolls too. Box to box center mid, eh? Wow. The only thing is that like he may be a little bit sloppy, a tiny bit, but like in the beginning of the year, like it's really not that big of a deal. You would have to get like Patry, Alexi Putellas, you know, like those types of players. You know, De Jong's a big one. That's a nice card though. That's a really good improvement actually. Yeah, this is if you really want a CDM. Like if you really want a CDM that is just straight defensive presence, it's this guy. I will say that I think like general build-up in the game nowadays, you definitely want players that feel a little bit more agile most of the times. It depends who it is. Like the two new SPCs of Pogba and Busquets are nice because they're different sort of players compared to those players, but they kind of compensate in other ways. Like Pogba has the intercept plus, more physical, right? Like stuff like that. This Chouameni is actually really nice. Like if you're looking strictly for a CDM type player that offers you a strong physical presence, like it would be this guy, to be honest. 4-star weak foot as well. Has he always had oh, it's added. Oh, huge W if you wanted to do that too. Buddy, what a chain Evo. No shooting, so you just use him in the CDM position. As a holding, yeah, holding or deep lying playmaker. Box crasher, I don't know if I would do that without those shooting stats. No chads. He's lengthy too on this? Yo. 89 on a length. He's kind of crazy, actually. That's actually really good. Wow. Pogba gets one too? I mean, no point in this with the evolution existing, right? Or the SBC existing. Udam. Oh my god. What is this? Like, this is... Well, this might as well... I don't know why people are disliking this one. What's the problem with this one? When the one striker debut Evo. Oh, I was about to say. I don't know why this one has dislikes on it. I'm actually kind of confused about that. Like, I would definitely use them in a more defensive way, for sure. Good pace, defense is there. Still has shooting and stuff. It's just the dribbling. When the dribbling is like that, I try to use these types of cards as like CDMs mainly, I would say. They can be used as center mids, but they just feel a little bit sloppier to like kind of move across. He wouldn't be bad to try out on Box Crasher. Because he also has Relentless too. This card actually wouldn't. Like, it's just a matter of waiting for the attacking AI to kind of kick in for him to get into that area and then just shoot it right away with the precision shooting. I'm not really against that one, to be honest with you. Is that the evolution endo? Or the foundations? Was it foundations? Is that what it was? Yeah, foundations. Yeah, that's a pretty big improvement too, actually. But more for the Liverpool fans. I don't know if I would personally pay for this, but you do get like more roles, right? Yeah, you do. Roles that are pretty important, to be honest. And then you get Enforcer and Bruiser. Like that, this is a really good evolution. Yeah, this is a very good evolution, guys. Oh, DePaul would be a W choice too, actually, for Messi. Yeah, for Messi, it wouldn't be horrible. Yeah, because that's a triple link setup for Messi. CDM has the holding as well, and then Enforcer, Finesse, Incisive, Long Ball. These stats, for the current version of the game, like, you can work with that. Again, I will say that some of the transfer market cards in-game wise are going to be a little bit better, but like, again, if you want to work with easier links within your team and you want to do some cool evolutions for sentimental and for actual link reasons, like, that card doesn't look bad either. Yeah, Andre Santos gets more usable. Some of these evolutions, I wouldn't necessarily like look into center mid as much, but definitely CDM, 100%. CDM, like, holding plus is a big deal. Making players lengthy while having good pace is a really big deal too. Like, Bacetic doesn't really have that much shooting, but he has the holding plus defend on him. Like, well, not the defend part, but the holding plus, because then you can do whatever you want with holding plus, right? Loftus-Cheek is never really a bad choice just because of him being a taller player, so he kind of just suits the meta of the game well. But this guy, you'll always have opportunities to make like different players with him. Like, you don't necessarily have to go down that route. Conrad Leimer. Yeah, not bad either. Low key, he actually might not be a horrible fullback. Left back, a little bit doubtable, or I do have a little bit of doubt on that because he's right footed. I don't care if he has a 4-star weak foot. The way you build up is weird if you're strong foot on the opposite side. Right back, however, wouldn't be horrible. Midfielder, I'm not against the midfielder. Definitely not against it. He still has Anticipate and Bruiser. This is a very fullback oriented card, I'm telling you. Like, that's like telling you it's a fullback. But it's also kind of telling you it's a midfielder too. I'm not like completely against him in that area too. I'm really not. Gomez is the promo card, isn't it? This card has defensive... Holy, that's a crazy card. Bro, if you want someone to attack... Yo, what does he have? Yo, Playmaker plus plus? Yo, this card is really good. Like, what? Playmaker plus plus. Bro, he even... Yo, wait a second. You could use this guy as a cam on a hunter. Like, yeah, you don't have sprint speed, but like the shooting you would improve. And then you could use him on Playmaker plus plus as a hunter there as well. That wouldn't be horrible on this card. What I'm looking at though is like center mid on a shadow is really not bad either. Like if you play like a 4-5-1 and he's on Playmaker plus plus attack, like, yo, that's a really good upgrade. What are people saying about this one? He ain't no big fella, but good card nonetheless. Yeah, for sure. No, that card looks nasty, actually. That's a really nice card. Paredes, Argentinian links. Yeah, CDM, usable for sure. Mainly CDM, 100%. See what else we got here. That's where it starts to slow down a little bit. Nemeka is actually pretty good. Bergval, yo, Bergval gets one too. Look at that. Really good improvements for this evolution. This is a crazy evolution. Oh yeah, this is a W evolution, man. You could do a lot of choices with this one. McKennie gets one too. Guendouzi could be a beast, like, defensively, to be fair. Especially since, did he have holding plus before? He didn't. So now you do. That's not bad, actually. For a card that has Anticipate, Jockey, like, that's actually pretty nice. Yeah, even Modric gets an improvement. Look at that. Yeah, you know what, guys? W evolution, man. Evolutions, because even these ones are really cool too. Like, these upgrades are actually not bad at all. Like 85 dribbling boost to this guy too. Yeah, nice evolutions, man. A lot of really cool choices you could go with, guys. Lots. That Gomez card really surprised me. I didn't expect it to be like that good, because like, it's one thing if it was just a cam, but even as just a cam, I'd be like, oh, cool, whatever. But it's because he has defensive stats. Like, that's a really huge variable. Like, 4-5-1 with a guy like this would do really well, I think, man. Like, he's smaller at 5'5", which is not like super crazy, because you want some defensive presence, at least a little bit, right? But like, honestly, I wouldn't mind trying him out as a cam. I really wouldn't. He still has finesse, he still has incisive. Sure, he doesn't have like a tiki-taka or a pings, but like, dude, that's still pretty good. Yeah, nice evolutions today, man. Really good stuff. Nice, solid evolutions. Listen, we'll just end it there. A lot of choices you guys could potentially work with when it comes to this one. If I take out Portugal and I just go to this evolution, yeah, Gomez is even trending here too from like some chain evos, right? Some chain evos like gives them like the extra stuff, right? SEA gets a really insane upgrade. Gomez from Brighton looks like a right back, to be honest. Is that an actual right back? Right mid position only. Look at Tyler Adams. No finishing, but like CDM wise, you could use him as a holding plus if you wanted to. That's not bad either. You don't really care too much about the shooting capabilities. It's just being able to block out situations pretty much. But yeah, no, good evolution, man. Today was actually a W evolutions. Good stuff. Listen, we'll call it there for the videos, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I will catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.